The Reckoning Comes by LaTanya McQueen. Okay, yeah. Set in the fictional town of Kipson, When the Reckoning Comes follows Mira, a black woman who returns to her hometown for the wedding of her estranged white friend, Celine, I think it is. This wedding is being held at a former plantation, now a luxury resort, where the ghosts of enslaved people still linger. As past and present begin to blur, Mira must confront buried trauma, systematic injustice, and the reckoning awaiting for all who refuse to acknowledge its history. So, y'all, this is the deal. When Mira was growing up with Celine, she was friends, all three of them, Mira, Jessie, and Celine, were close. Celine was the white girl, and Mira and Jessie were black. Mira, female, Jessie, male. Jessie did leave, but he returned and is working at the plantation. I can't remember what he was doing, but anyway, he is working at, the resort. What is going on is the slaves were not given their due of proper burial. And these people that are coming back to this wedding are the descendants of the people that own the plantation. And the slaves are taking their due. They're getting their reckoning. Okay? I will say, as I'm reading this book, as I'm listening to this book, after I got to a certain point, I happened to be looking through a news feed, and I came across this article about slaves being skinned and having their skin put on shoes, wallets, and belts. And right after I read that article, this topic actually came up in this story where they were talking about this guy skinned this, Mira actually witnessed this guy skinning a black guy for his skin. And it wasn't happening in the present. The book was, you would have present events, but then Mira would end up in the past watching events. So that was one of the events that she saw. And then I found this other article where they were talking about they were taking their teeth, their skin, and their tongue. I can't figure out why would you want someone's tongue, but anyway, I will be linking the article that I saw in the description, because it was hard to understand. The ghosts that were haunting these people, they got their reckoning. So I will rate this 5 out of 5. I'm not sure if I will purchase this book, and then again I may. If I saw it in the bookstore, I probably would pick it up. It is a powerful blend of horror, historical fiction, and social critique. McQueen crafts a gripping narrative that confronts the haunting legacy of slavery head on. The writing is atmospheric, deeply rooted in Black history and rage. These ghosts were mad, and they got their due. Mira is a strong protagonist torn between memory and survival, and her discomfort is mirrored by the setting itself, lavish, polished, and built on bones. The horror isn't just supernatural. It's in a polite denial of the past by those who benefit from it. The story's tension builds toward a satisfying, chilling climax that feels like both justice and warning. This novel is an urgent reminder that the past doesn't stay buried. What you do in the dark does come to the light, especially when it's never been properly acknowledged. McQueen doesn't just tell a ghost story. She interrogate collective amnesia, white privilege, and the performative rewriting of history. I will definitely highly recommend this. I enjoyed it, and yeah, it was good. If you like to take advantage of this book, it is 256 pages. I believe that is the paperback version. And then it is 9 hours if you are listening to it. Again, I would recommend that this is a good book to read. And yeah, loved it. Bye.